wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning.
Kevin is the host.
And his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. No, don't get her pissed. It's Jason. Talks like a spaz. And he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Yo, what's happening? Hello, and welcome to the KVJ show. Happy Wednesday, y'all.
Happy Hump Day.
Yeah, it is. That's right.
Happy
there.
Earth Day Eve.
Okay.
Ah, Earth Day Eve. Are we celebrating this
Tomorrow's Earth Day.
Yeah, it
Okay,
is.
let's celebrate with a grilled cheese party.
Is that how you celebrate Earth Day?
Absolutely.
Okay.
He wants that for every party.
Yeah, why not, huh? Gotta celebrate something, right?
Grilled cheese is great for the environment.
Oh, you always just trying to keep me in the kitchen.
Well, we got it all fired up here today. KVJ TV is going. We got the whole crew. I'm Kevin. We got Virginia. Jay Bird is here. We got producer Denny's and Suits is in there running our KVJ TV. So flip it up on your big screen TV. We're ready to go, baby.
It's the KVJ
Dirt of the day.
It's the KVJ
Dirt of the day.
Virginia, take it away.
Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, I don't know if you saw this. It sounds like Vanessa Bryant, the widow of Kobe Bryant, has elected not to renew the partnership that her estate of her late husband has with Nike. I don't know what happened here, but I am very intrigued by this story because it sounds like Vanessa was not happy with how negotiations were going with Nike. Now, according to sources, she wanted the Kobe Bryant estate, which makes shoes with Nike, to have a lifetime deal, kind of like LeBron has, kind of like Michael Jordan has. But Nike, somewhere in the negotiations, decided they did not want to work with either Vanessa or her people or both or what's going on there. But they are now not going to be working together, and she's going to be able to put Kobe Bryant's name, likeness, shoe with another company.
Okay.
Kind of fascinating, though.
Yeah.
I wonder if the deal would still be intact if he was alive. I wonder if it's her fault or Nike's fault. I'm just very fascinated by why stuff breaks down like that, because I think the Kobe Bryant estate is very valuable, especially to a brand that makes athletic shoes.
Sure. It's probably just all the devil's in the details.
Yeah.
About who wanted what, and clearly both sides felt like they weren't getting enough, whatever that was.
The dirt craves more details, Kev.
I need it.
Yeah.
Get out in the field.
I want to know who the problem is. You know, it's just fascinating to me.
Yeah. Probably have to find out some more details to know what happened.
Boy George has a movie that is going to begin filming this summer. It is going to be all about his life. It'll be filming in London and Bulgaria, and it's called Karma Chameleon.
Okay.
You trying to play Bullet George? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I couldn't really hear him. Like, dude, get on mic.
And also, turn down Karma Chameleon.
I really couldn't even follow that.
We can't get him a lavalier mic?
Well, he's looking for someone to play him. Oh, they're looking across the globe. And it can be anybody. Kind of like the old Rockstar movie with Tom Cruise.
Okay.
I think they're looking for a no-namer.
I think it could be a really interesting story. They're one of those bands. They were massive in the mid-'80s. And they had a very fascinating story because all the songs pretty much that were written was about his love for their drummer, who was in a straight relationship, and no one knew that he was in a gay relationship with Boy George.
Juicy.
And their relationship fell apart, and they kept trying to put the band back together, but there was so much water under the bridge that I just don't think they could put it back together.
They were still trying to play, but there was that tension. Kind of like in Fleetwood Mac.
I remember in the mid to late 90s, they got back together, and I recorded an interview with the band, and I asked a question, and they started fighting. And then they broke up again 2 days later. So
Really?
I was like, well, you can kind of see that coming. Yeah, and I don't know if my question did it, but
You broke up the band?
I did. I broke them up again in the 90s.
Why don't I hear this story more often? That's a great party story. Lead with that story.
Okay, well, it seemed to fit here.
I'm Kevin Ralston. I broke up Culture Club.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I love, like, in his bio, how he talks about, like, back in the day when they were first trying to make it as a band, they were broke. They had no money. They were not getting gigs. They were not catapulting yet. So they took all the money they had and rented a limo so they could show up at the clubs and stunt. And it worked. It started catching on.
Okay, yeah.
People were like, oh, who is that? Culture Club? Oh, they just got out of a limo. They must be fancy and special and awesome. We must book them.
Yeah.
And they didn't have any money, and they spent every last dime on a limo.
Okay.
I heard
that's cool. That's a good story.
I heard Kiss did the same thing when they were nobodies. They'd dress up as those characters and walk down the streets of New York acting like they were a big deal. And people go, who are they? I want them.
It works.
Yeah.
Stunting works.
But there's a lot of bands out there that, because you've seen what they did with Elton John, you saw what they had done with Queen, that you look at some of these bands that have just great stories of how they started, and you just named a few that you could easily do that with. Culture Club would work, Duran Duran would work, Kiss would work. So, yeah, some great stories behind all those.
And finally here, they're putting together the service for DMX, and they have officially asked Kanye West if he would speak at it.
Okay.
Swiss Beats is putting it all together, and they say it will likely be a very star-studded event in the next couple of weeks, so look out for that coming soon. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, it was the big story yesterday. The verdict was announced.
State of Minnesota plaintiff versus Derek Michael Chauvin, defendant. Verdict, count 1, unintentional second-degree murder while committing a felony. Find the defendant guilty. Verdict, count 2, third-degree murder perpetrating an eminently dangerous act. Find the defendant guilty. Verdict, count 3, second-degree manslaughter, culpable negligence, creating an unreasonable risk. Find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April 2021 at 1:45 p.m.
This is a big day for a lot of people. Justice for many felt like it was finally done. And so very happy for all those people, very happy for America, because I know a lot of people felt very disenfranchised by this country for a long time. And so that seemed to reconcile to some extent, or at least signal that maybe we're on a better path. So right after the verdict was read, he was taken into custody, and Derek Chauvin is going to be getting custody. And he's going to be getting a sentencing hearing coming up in about 8 weeks. And the 3 other former Minneapolis cops, they're still set to stand trial in the death of George Floyd. They face charges of aiding and abetting second-degree murder as well as second-degree manslaughter.
Yeah, how long will he go to jail for? Do you know? Or is that kind of the sentencing trial thingy?
Yeah, I just heard, I had it on throughout the day, and they had different experts, and I did hear somebody say, I think you're looking at least 30 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was the number that I had heard thrown around. So
At
I
least
guess,
30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least 30. So we will find out as that happens, but a hopefully great day for justice in America happened yesterday.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What's on your mind, Jay Bird?
Well, Wednesday's always my biggest day of the week. We've got World Record Wednesday coming up. We also have the Weird Whatever podcast tonight. And I always like to tease some of the topics we're going to be talking about. Now, we go live at 6 p.m. on our KVJ YouTube page. Some of the topics we got, someone says they saw a reptilian man while they were hunting.
Ooh.
What's all that about?
Lizard man?
Lizard man, if you will.
Okay.
Lizard
any photos or proof?
Of course not, Kevin.
Okay. All right.
Of course not. Just a very long email about
Just an email from an obviously drunk guy.
very drunk.
Okay.
But it's a great story, and we're going to be delving into just lizard people as a species, Virginia.
Oh.
We also have somebody who has a child who's crying blood.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's troubling.
That's troubling.
Is,
Here's one. Why is my 2-year-old child saying he knows who murdered my grandfather?
Whoa, he might know.
Wow.
Getting some messages.
They say that kids are very in touch with previous lives because they lived them recently.
I know Kevin was getting emails about Rocco being a rainbow child. Didn't you get some of those?
Yes, we did. Indigo child.
Yes.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff.
There's a certain age, and it's slipping my mind. I know it's young. I think it's either between 2 and 4 or 1 and 3, where they are really rainbow childlike. They can see things.
Because they just came from the other side.
Yeah, and I think once you reach a certain age, it kind of starts to fade a bit.
You get jaded and grown up and lose touch.
All right, Mama, reel it in. And then this one, I tried to contact the dead through nature, and it worked.
Whoa.
So we got
okay.
an action-packed
Bam.
podcast tonight.
All right.
Fancy.
That's some crazy stuff. All right. If people want to check that out, how do they dial it in?
That's on our KVJ YouTube page, and we'll
Okay.
also upload it to our we'll be all over the place. We'll throw it everywhere.
Okay.
But yeah, mainly on our YouTube page.
Okay. What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Oh, man, I had some sticker shock yesterday. So I got this letter from my HOA, and you know how I feel about the HOA.
Yeah.
But they said I have to fix my driveway because somebody painted the driveway. Instead of just having like a cement driveway, they painted over it with this paint, and then I had the guy come out and pressure clean it, and half the paint chipped up when he did that.
Oh, okay.
So I was looking at it going, oh, man, all right. I asked the guy to come out and tell me how much it would cost to kind of fix the cracks and repaint it. And that guy was like, oh, well, it's going to be about $800 or $900. I was like, well, that's kind of high, but all right. And then he said to me, but you may want to get this thing completely taken up because it's sinking over here and it's high over here. And it seems like there could be land moving under your driveway. That's what's causing the cracks. And then like eventually it'll cave in. I'm like, oh gosh,
that's not good.
I don't want that. Like it's some kind of sinkhole. Is that what we're dealing with? So I had the guy come out yesterday to talk about what it would cost to rip up the whole driveway and put down the new cement. Anybody want to guess what that project would run me?
Let me guess. Let's play a game here. It's going to be $6,500.
$6,400.
I'm in that
How did you
bird.
guess that?
I was out in nature all weekend. I feel in tune.
Who's in touch with the other side?
Yeah.
$6,400 for cement.
Wow.
So we're not getting it, obviously.
Has anybody said this to you? Oh, that's homeowning. Oh.
No, luckily I didn't have to punch anybody yesterday.
Yeah, because people have said that about problems I've ran into already. Oh, that's homeowning. And I've wanted to strangle them.
Well, the cement guy called me with a quote and he goes, well, how much do you think it was? And I was like, well, I don't know,
We're playing games now?
$3,000? I don't know. He goes, $3,000? No, try 6,400. I was like, I gotta go.
Wait, he was playing games with how much it was going to cost?
not a fun game.
He wanted me to guess. I'm like, I am the last person you want guessing on cement pricing because I have zero concept of what this sort of thing even entails.
Right.
Does it even look that bad?
It doesn't look that bad, but I'm going back to the first guy that was going to just patch it up and put a lame coat of paint on it and wish for the best. And if we get a sinkhole, we get a sinkhole.
Gosh, I cannot stand the HOA. They go around looking for problems.
Yes, that's what they do. They walk around your house like, no, that doesn't look all right. No, that doesn't. They got a clipboard.
Everyone always goes, no, I'm a cool HOA person. Are ya? Are you though?
It doesn't exist.
It doesn't, huh?
No.
Well, what I got on my mind is just some of the interesting rumors that are going on. My wife came in. She said, yeah, there's some talk on the street about us. I was like, really?
About you?
Yeah.
Your neighbors?
The Ralstons.
Yes. Apparently, we have a very gossipy street. I don't spend a lot of time kind of out there, throwing around what's happening.
Kevin don't give two craps.
No, I really don't. But my wife was talking to one of our neighbors, and she had mentioned that he had asked, he's like, are you doing okay? And she's like, yeah, I'm fine. Didn't know why. I thought it was just kind of an odd interaction. And then she wound up going down and talking to another neighbor. And he's like, this is kind of a cooler neighbor, the one we talked to probably a lot more than any other neighbor that we have on the street.
There's different levels of neighbor.
Yeah, there is. And he was like, did you know there's a big rumor going around and you and Kevin are divorced? What? He said, that's the talk on the street, is how you guys got divorced.
And you're living together still?
Yeah, well, no, we're not.
Oh, you're not?
And I think it started from the one neighbor across the street that you know, Virginia, you told off that one time.
Oh, yeah, I told her where she could stick it.
Yeah, she's been telling everybody we got divorced because, the Jeep hasn't been parked in the driveway since July.
Your son took it to college in Atlanta.
It's in Atlanta with him.
You're getting dropped off by other people.
Yeah, and they're like, he hasn't been in the house since July. So that's the big talk, is that the Mexican Queen and I got divorced.
Wow, they are watching every move you guys are making.
Every move, because then they would see his ass going in and out of the house.
That's a good
You would think, yeah.
They're watching a lot of your moves.
But it is kind of interesting, just that little talk that goes on in a neighborhood.
Well, you just never know who's watching, keeping tabs on you.
Yeah, look at you.
You just never know. Didn't know it was the talk of the street, did you?
I like it, Ralston.
Yeah. Well, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, you got Jay Bird's Weird and Whatever podcast that is going to be on tonight. But there's been a lot of really just interesting, fascinating headlines going on. So I'm going to run this by you here. If you would like to play along against Virginia, 877-979-WRMF in a real or fake headline game. Like, for instance, is this real or fake? NASA is installing internet on the moon. Ooh. What do you think? Real or fake? We'll put it to the test next.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Had some wacky little headlines here over the last week. Sorry.
Your computer is wrecking your day.
Well, I  got to go to a printed version now.
Well, if you want, we can come over there and kick it. Sometimes that works with electronics.
It's double-sided. Oh, this is...
Do you need me to help organize this paper?
Today is going to be a very rocky show. I'm just warning everybody.
Did you just say, do you need me to come over and help organize your papers?
I was trying to give a little levity because I know that's something I would never be asked to do.
Hamburger hands.
Find it.
What are you looking for?
In life.
Do you need us to kind of
the
stretch?
bit I was going to do. I can't find it.
I can email it to you. Do you need me to email it to you?
I rewrote it. Oh, jeez.
Dang.
Okay. All right, I found him. I have to do it. Ugh. That didn't work.
I can still kick it. You just let me know.
Yeah.
I wore my kicking shoes today.
You did, huh?
I did.
Okay, well, thank you. Okay. All right, sorry about that. I think I got it.
All right, cool. Because I was about to go on a rant about the increasing money and how nuts are so expensive now. But
Okay.
Keep your nuts in your pants.
all right.
Yeah, some interesting headlines here, Virginia. I'm going to see if you can figure out which ones are real or fake that have come out this week. This one, NASA is installing internet on the moon. Do you think that was a real headline or a fake headline?
Gosh, I know so little about NASA and the moon.
And the internet.
And the internet. This sounds very Elon Musky, though, and I'm going to say fact, yes.
You're going to say fact, yes.
Nice.
That is a real headline. They're actually going to be putting a 4G network on the moon so that they can control lunar robots.
Grimes and Elon want to be able to talk to friends back in California, too.
Yeah, watch that Grimesy, too. Don't sleep on Grimesy.
And don't sleep on that alien baby they made.
Is it going to be weird that you'll be able to get better internet on the moon than you can in Okeechobee?
Yeah.
Yes. We should be mad about that.
That just doesn't seem to be right for some reason.
That's a great point.
Yeah, I couldn't get service in that Corbett area.
Yeah, right.
But you'll be able to get it on the
moon. You'll be fine. Yeah. Okay. What about this? Real or fake headline, Virginia? A sex robot has given a man genital warts. Real or fake headline?
I mean, I guess a robot could be messing around with multiple people and get like wart juice on it and then touch somebody else and spread the wart juice. I'm going fact. This robot's a slut.
You're going to go fact? No, that one is actually fake. Yeah. Thankfully, that hasn't happened, but I have a feeling that will happen.
I do. I think
totally will.
You're
Yeah.
going to get STDs from a robot.
If somebody else used the robot before you and didn't clean it properly, yeah.
It's not real yet. Okay, what do you think? Real or fake headline on this one? Dr. Dre, you know, the hip-hop artist and
Yes.
producer, has lost a trademark battle to a gynecologist named Dr. Dre, spelled D-R-A-I. Is that a real or fake headline? Dr. Dre tried to sue Dr. Dre because he was using his name.
A gynosaurus?
Yes. What do you think, Virginia? Is that real or fake?
I think it sounds real.
That one is real, yeah.
You're doing great over here.
It's kind of some nerve, though, of the hip-hop producer to sue a guy. It's like, his name's spelled different, and what do you want him to do? Change his real name?
Yeah, that ain't cool.
You're not even in the same field. I
Or are you?
Unless he's going to be a gynecologist. I assume the acoustics are off.
Yes.
They're a little different.
Okay. Real or fake headline here. Teachers remove analog clocks from schools due to students not knowing how to tell time.
That's real.
That is sadly a real headline.
That's real. No.
It's
It
heartbreaking.
does not sound good.
Remember those? Yeah, we used to have one that was hanging up in here. The old analog with the long hand, short hand. And apparently the kids today can't use that, so they have to put in digital ones now.
But why don't they do the youth not just like those kind of clocks the way they look?
Well, why don't they just teach kids how to read a clock?
Yeah, why did that? I remember I used to take so many clock quizzes as a kid.
Me too.
Yeah.
I loved clock quizzes.
Used to be a big thing.
I did pretty good on those.
But you do have to argue, why do we really need the analog clock? I mean, why wouldn't we just do everything digital?
Because they're cool and they look neat. I have an awesome pizza clock that looks like that.
And there are a lot of them out in the world. I know they may have been put there by older generations, but as you go through your day, you might encounter some and need to know how to read it.
And what happens if something goes down where, there's a short and all this digital stuff goes down? You want the old school still standing, no? Is this thing on? Hello? Guys?
That would be the only argument, is that it's something that, you're right, if you lost power or battery, you don't have to replace with battery, but you could probably make arguments for solar, this and that. And so, yeah, other than it looks fancier, and it's great on, like, it would look weird if our Rolexes started being all digital.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, how you going to read a Rolex? Don't you all want Rollies?
I don't like waiting. When I'm looking at the digital, I don't like waiting to see how long it's going to take for that next minute to turn. I like seeing that hand going up there.
The second hand is good.
I know we only got 5 seconds left in this minute.
I agree.
I mean, it's perfect for the dirt of the day.
Okay.
It really lets me know when it's over.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that might be an interesting argument. Do we still need to keep teaching analog clocks? Should we or should we not? You
We
think
should.
so?
I definitely think we should.
Old people on the show, which
What
is
is-
all of us, we say yes.
What is the purpose serve?
Why would we want to learn less? And there are still analog clocks out there in existence. So, yes, we should definitely have people teaching how to read them.
And is it so bad to learn?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, real or fake headline. Velveeta cheese is being used to cure rare blood disorders. Real or fake, Virginia?
Velveeta is powerful and wonderful.
You-
but can it heal the sick?
You got me real. You set something off with those grilled cheeses you made me. I've been on a Velveeta kick.
It's not good for your heart.
Terrible for the heart. I think I can feel. Never mind.
I can feel my arteries clogging.
But is it good for a rare blood disorder?
I mean, it doesn't feel right, but it sounds wacky enough to be true. I'm saying true.
You're going to say true on that one? That's a fake headline.
Curses.
You just got Velveeta.
I
Yeah.
did. My love of it got in the way.
Real or fake headline. Experts say you can survive for months without real food by eating your sofa cushions.
I think you could do that. Yeah, real.
Okay, nope, that's fake.
Damn it.
Really falling apart here at the end, Siddiqui.
I started so good.
Yeah. All right, what do you think about this? It is now illegal to audibly fart in public in Berkeley, California.
Audibly fart in public.
Mm-hmm.
Berkeley.
Yes. That's where University of California is.
I'm going to say that's real.
You're going to say that is real? No, thankfully that's fake. They haven't yet outlawed farts in Berkeley.
It's not real, but baby, it's coming. Oh, it is coming.
Yeah, it is coming. So there you go. Well, if you're a big old Bieber maniac like the ladies in my house, they love Justin Bieber. They saw that he was at a mall in Atlanta on TikTok. Like, oh, we got to go there. How about that? Justin Bieber hanging out at a mall in Atlanta.
Oh, your son could have gone. He's there in Georgia.
Yeah, absolutely. I know. I don't think he cares about Justin Bieber, though. So wouldn't have done
I
a
feel
lot
like
for him.
Caitlin would have sent him just to get pictures.
She probably would have, yeah.
And he would have gone.
Yeah, they're the big believers in my household. And Facebook Live is going to be using Justin Bieber in their Earth Day lineup tomorrow. The musical event starts at noon with an all-star cast. You got Bieber in there along with Steve Aoki, Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio. Is that how you say their name? They're big TikTok stars, right?
Yes.
Okay, I hear my family talking about them a lot. And then you got Zac Efron, Maluma is there, and also Bill Nye the Science Guy. It's going to be part of the casting on that. So that will be on Facebook Live tomorrow if you're a big old believer, or maybe you're just a super fan of Bill Nye. I don't know if he imprints as hard with the 23-year-old girls, but, you know, why not?
Yeah, and Bill, I'm so sorry for tweeting you those times where I thought you didn't believe in UFOs and stuff and aliens. I got it wrong. I got mixed them up with the wrong scientists. I was tweeting the wrong stuff.
Oh, jeez.
You were trolling the wrong guy?
For the wrong reasons.
For all the wrong reasons.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
What Jaybird does with his spare time.
Sorry, Dwight, you might need to curtail your drinking.
A little bit, baby.
Coming up here in a couple of minutes, apparently Virginia's daughter Magnolia is going in hard on trying to go to this Rolling Live concert. It is a
Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud.
The pot concert?
Do you know about this thing?
I think so.
It's at the Hard Rock, and it's 3 days, and you can't buy a ticket for one of the days. You got to buy a ticket for all 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. So, yeah, Magnolia wants to go to this, and she's doing everything she can to try to convince Virginia.
I could be mixing this up, maybe. Is this a concert where all kids can go? Like all ages can go?
Anybody can go to it. It's like a concert at the Hard Rock where the
Gotcha.
Dolphins play. And it's 3 days. It's heavy rap artists.
Yeah, it's pretty much all rap.
Heavy rap.
Yeah, but you got big names: Travis Scott, Post Malone, DaBaby's going to be there, Megan Thee Stallion. So some huge names. Kodak Black is going to be there. So, you know, if you are anything in the hip hop world, then you've got to go to Rolling Loud July 23rd through the 25th. Should Virginia not let her teenage daughter go? We'll discuss next. All right, taking a look at our celebrity birthdays today. Tony Romo, who arguably might be a better announcer than he is a NFL quarterback. He turns 41 years old today.
He's cute.
Oh, he is, yeah. He used to
I like
date
it,
Jessica
huh?
Simpson back in the day.
Delicious.
Andy McDowell. She was in Groundhog Day. She turned 63 today. Tony Danza used to be on a show called Who's the Boss? He's 70 today. And Queen Elizabeth II. She just had to bury her husband over the weekend. She turns 95.
You see that picture of her sitting all alone in the pew at the church with her head down by herself?
No.
Oh, what a poignant photo.
Whoever caught that photo was like, yes, thank you.
Oh, it's such a good picture.
Interesting. They're trying to make her look sad. Is that what it is?
Yeah, and
yeah.
it was. It broke my heart.
Tugging on them heartstrings, Kev.
Okay.
If it bleeds, it leads.
Okay. All right. Got some other birthdays here today, including one for my beautiful daughter that is amazing, charismatic. Happy birthday to Zaray from Mommy, Daddy, and Shiloh. Happy 32nd birthday to my beautiful spicy wife, Alexandria.
Real spicy.
Can't wait to party with friends and margaritas on Saturday. Love, Dan. Also, double digits goes out to birthday Grace. You got amazing, bring joy to us. We love you, Mommy, Daddy, Betty Boop, and Ruby sent that in. Also, happy 4th birthday to our little mermaid, Julia. That is from Mommy, Daddy, Brady, Jetty, and Zoe. And also, we have got a birthday shout out here to my beautiful daughter, Valerie. Happy 30th birthday from Mom, Dad, JR, Maya, and Javian. Got a photo there on KVJ TV that you can check out.
Very, very chic.
And can you please wish my wife a happy belated birthday? Happy birthday, Eris. So there you go. That is from Lydia who sent that in. All right. Got a birthday you want to get on the KVJ show? You can let us know. Mail at kvjshow.com. MAIL at kvjshow.com. Well, we're starting to crank open some live events again. I know the Backstreet Boys are going to be doing a show in June at the amphitheater. They're opening up with 75%. I believe today even we're going to be giving away some concert tickets. That's kind of the stuff that we got going on now. So I would tell you who, but I can't find it on my stuff.
I was going to say, I can tell Kevin
Yeah,
has computer
this is what
problems
happens when I
The
just can't.
computer ate your email,
Well, you
Peanut.
can't. Everything's organized, and then when it's here, then this is why I kind of need all this stuff.
It was so we've got these,
Anyway, we're giving away tickets to somebody.
concert
Yeah.
tickets.
We've got Thomas Rhett with special guests, Gabby Barrett.
Oh boy,
Barrett?
Barrett.
Coach, your show is falling apart.
All it takes is somebody coming here and messing with the computers, right? The shine is off this apple today.
Oh yeah, you know what? This is
Not
raw radio.
Yeah, love it. It was a lot of fun today, isn't it? Yeah, Thomas Rhett, Cole Swindell, and Gabby Barrett. We got tickets. They're going to be at the I Think Financial Amphitheater on September 3rd. We're going to be giving away those tickets 5 different times today. Same winning times that we do with KVJ. Double your paycheck. 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., and 5 p.m. today. So we'll be giving away those tickets at 9 o'clock. So concerts are coming back, including the Rolling Loud concert, which is a massive hip-hop concert that happens at Hard Rock Stadium July 23rd through the 25th. If you love hip-hop, pretty much anybody who is anybody is going to be there. The Travis Scott's, Post Malone's, Da Baby, Kodak Black is going to be there. Sway Lee.
You got Da Baby and Lil Baby, both babies.
Yes, Megan Thee Stallion, Tyga.
ASAP Rocky.
Yeah, I mean, I could see if you love hip hop, you definitely would want to be to this show. Now, your daughter Magnolia is coming up on 16 or just turned 16?
She's not 16 yet.
Okay.
That's the end of May.
I forgot what month it is.
But she thinks she's 23.
Okay.
Full on. I mean, this is a big concert in Miami, and she's 15.
Okay. I think I was right around that age when I went to my first concert, and it was like a hard rock or, hair band concert.
Was that the one that your dad went with you?
Yeah, my dad did go with me, though. That was the thing.
Oh, is that when you went to that concert to listen to your devil music?
Yeah, there
Monsters
was.
of Rock.
Yeah, Monsters of Rock I went to. That was my first big concert.
Were you bummed out that your dad went, or did he stay away from you where you could chill with your friends?
Yeah, he sat up in the stands, and we kind of went down on the floor of where the event was. So it was fine for me. I mean, I understood it. I was Mag's age at that time, and so I was just happy to go.
What if you went? Why don't you get some of your friends and go?
I think the tickets are like $500 a piece.
Never mind.
Dang.
Because you have to buy the 3-day experience.
Well,
I don't think you can buy just one day.
Now, is this going to come out of Mags's Audi money?
I told her, I'm like, girl, first of all, the money is your biggest problem. Your second problem is you're 15 and you can't go to a 3-day event in Miami by yourself.
Yeah.
There's layers of problems here.
Boom. Boom shakalaka.
Well, I will tell her that right now the initial comments about Mags going to Rolling Loud not good. Please don't let Mags go. There have been many shootings and fights in the area after the concert in past years. Please do the research. Somebody said, nope, don't let her go. I've heard stories. Last year, my friend's car window got smashed and they stole all their stuff. Not safe. So.
If she does go, I can give Mags a quick karate lesson.
Because a karate lesson will help her when shooting breaks out.
Mm-hmm. We have your daughter here, Magnolia, on the line. Hello, Magnolia.
Hi.
Hi. What is your quick argument for why at 15 you should go to Rolling Loud? You've got a couple friends that you say are going?
Yeah, we were all gonna go together, and my one best friend, her mom said yes, and she was gonna go last year before the pandemic hit, and she's the same age as me, And she asked her mom again last night, and her mom was like, oh, yeah, that was the thing that we were going to do last year, and then Corona hit. So, like, my friends who are the same age as me are going, and, like, we really want to go because, like, the lineup is insane.
It is insane. I will give you that, Magnolia. The lineup is insane, Virginia. I mean, that's true. And she's got 2 friends that are going. The cool moms are letting their kids go.
They got both babies, the baby and little baby.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be
a lot of babies.
It's going to be an insane rager.
They got a lot of babies. They didn't get my baby.
It is. I do have a question here because I did check on the Rolling Loud website, and it says you have to be 18 to go to Rolling Loud. It's an 18-plus only event, and you will need ID to prove your age to guarantee entry.
You didn't know this, did you, Mags?
Yeah, but boy, you're going to come with us. You can come.
Oh, okay. So can you get in with a guardian? Have you
I have
checked
to-
on that, Magnolia?
Do I have to pay?
Oh, yeah, probably. But
Yeah.
I know because my friends who, like, 2 years ago, my friends went, and they were, like, younger, like the same age as me.
Okay, so maybe if you have a parent or guardian with you, then you can be under 18 to get into Rolling Loud.
Mom, you want to go to Rolling Loud. You said the lineup is insane.
I don't. I want to go to Rolling Quiet.
Okay.
Is this thing on?
I'm just looking at some things developing in the chat room over here.
I do see something else, and this looks like it's on Rolling Loud too, and it says all ages are welcome to attend Rolling Loud Festival. So it looks like at 2 different spots on their own website. I'm seeing conflicting information.
There's a VIP ticket that you must be 18 or older to get because they have a certain like alcohol in that area. But I think there's an all ages area as well where you can be any age.
Okay, so this is on the exact same page on the Rolling Loud website. It says what I just read, and then another part, it says on the exact same page, you must be 18 plus to enter the VIP areas at Rolling Loud. You will need to show ID before entering the VIP viewing area. So I guess you can get in at any age, but the VIP, it's 18 plus.
Right.
They don't want kids back in the VIP.
So it's going to cost $500 for Mags to get in?
That's what I heard the tickets were going for. 5 something.
Mags, do you have any money in your savings right now?
People don't want to get a dog.
Oh, so I think the answer would be no. But you're saying it's your mom's fault because she won't let you get a job.
Well, no, I've been asking to get a job for like 3 months now, and every time I ask, she's like, no, you have to wait till you're vaccinated. And like, I understand that, but like, if I would have had this job, then I would have had money to contribute.
Well, she can't get vaccinated till she turns 16 because the vaccine isn't approved for anybody under 16.
Right. Okay.
I mean, oh gosh, I know I don't have kids, and I'm not gonna say anything.
You should say something.
I'm not saying anything.
No, you work here.
No.
Your job is to talk.
Yeah. I will tell you that the feedback right now from our audience, not that Magnolia cares, is a resounding no, that this is, one, it's very expensive. There are questions about safety from some people that they're saying, I've never been, so I can't attest to it.
My advice, grow a backbone, say no.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
That seems like the resounding answer.
Or, the other thing I can think of is no.
But she's wearing you down, Virginia?
Oh my gosh, she is just coming at me. And she's coming at me because other kids' parents are saying yes.
Right.
And now she wants me to like be a part of it and like drive them down there and hang out with the other moms.
Okay. Well, the fact that it's 3 days, it's so expensive. Some people have safety concerns about this. It seems like this would be a tough one to say yes to.
Yeah, we gotta take that $500 to put that into the Audi, right?
Yeah.
Is that what?
Right.
Well, I don't have 3 days to go down to Miami either. And it just seems like a lot. And
what you're going to spend in gas, you got $500 for the ticket. How much in gas? You're going to have food probably at some point. There's going to be beverages needed. So you're going to have outside costs. You're easily looking, I would say, $700 to $1,000.
And how about I'm your mom and I said no?
Right. Yeah, it feels like maybe one you need to stand firm in, Virginia.
I think I will.
Okay.
No, you will, damn it.
I will.
Okay.
I definitely will. Well, that's my birthday week, too, and I kind of wanted to go visit Grandma up in Nashville, Mags.
Oh, she's still on?
Is she there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to go see great grandma before she passes away? She's 94. I mean, we don't got a lot of time.
You want to see the baby or the grandma?
I think Grandma wants to see the baby.
Oh, you
No, the baby. I think that festival.
Yeah.
I know your grandma's very active.
The baby would kill grandma. That would take her out. No, we ain't bringing grandma to Rolling Loud.
Okay, yeah. Huh? All right. Well, good luck, Magnolia.
Have fun at school. I love you.
Love you too.
She didn't like that conversation today.
Mag's gonna end up hating.
She didn't like that.
Mag's is gonna end up hating my guts.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Okay, got a makeup or breakup here. A little follow-up from one we had last week. She was asking if, because she is interested in somebody else while she's engaged, does that mean that she shouldn't get married? She was engaged to her college boyfriend for 2 years, and they would have been married if it weren't for the pandemic. She just got back to Miami after taking a trip to New York to see some family, and on her flight, she met this guy that was about her age, that was coming to Miami for vacation. They had a great conversation. She actually then met him for coffee. Nothing got physical, but it was kind of obvious that if I would have entertained it, it could have. And so she was asking the question that, does this mean that maybe I should not get married because I would even entertain something like this? She's in her mid-20s, and her fiance was her first and only serious relationship she had ever had. So we had conversation about what to do, and we thought, hey, keep in mind, this guy, too, is probably putting on a show that was on the plane, so you're probably seeing the best of him.
Sure.
And considering, that you've been with your fiance for 5 years, you've seen everything from him in that time. So she sent an update and an email, and she said that basically I'll just cut all the fluff out and get right to it. She said, I felt like the most honorable thing was to tell my fiance that I couldn't marry him. When we got engaged, I feel like I was much more emotionally immature. If I could feel a connection to another man that quickly, it tells me that my heart is not really locked up.
Right.
Either I need to mature more or I need to be with someone else. I did see the guy from my flight again, and we made out pretty heavily. We will stay in touch, and I plan to see him again soon. I do feel guilty even about this, but can you blame someone for how they feel?
I think you're doing the right thing by being honest with your fiance. And I think you're too young to be even getting married, first off. Second off, when you have those feelings because you meet strangers out and about, that's your intuition telling you, wait a minute, let me hit the brakes. This was a good thing that this happened to you. And now I think you should just go around Miami and throw it.
Okay.
I think it's good, too, that you, I think so many times when you break up with somebody, you're considered a bad person. But sometimes you do that because you know it's not the right move for both of you.
Right. And you would have cheated on him anyway. That's what it looks like to me.
Well, is it better to marry somebody you know in your heart you shouldn't be married, which I know so many people do?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
That's not the right move either.
Well, we'd even talked last week about the right age to get married. And according to the study that they had done, is that you have a 50% more chance of getting divorced if you marry before the age of 25. And then at the age of 25, every single year up until 32, your chance of getting divorced goes down by 11%. And then it starts to reverse itself at 32. So the sweet spot for getting married is right around 31. That's just according to stats for divorces.
So I missed the train, baby. I mean, that's just how it goes.
Yes.
You purposely saw the train coming and ran the opposite
I saw
way.
that big light heading towards me.
You didn't just miss it.
You now have a 90% chance of divorce.
So you're saying there's still a chance?
There's still a chance. But the numbers are not in your favor right now. Another email here for a makeup or breakup. He's emailing his ex about his dating status. My boyfriend left his laptop open at my apartment and ran out for something. Now, things have been weird between us for close to a month, so I looked in his sent folder and I found an email that he sent a few weeks ago to his ex-girlfriend. I read her original email where she was asking about the recent change to his Facebook relationship status from in a relationship to it's complicated.
Oh, my gosh.
I
So much drama
I
from
know.
that thing.
I didn't necessarily like the fact that his ex was digging around for info on his current love life, but his response was worse. He told her that he was only, quote, dating someone for now and that there isn't a long-term future. He said that our relationship is convenient for his life and where he is right now. We've been together for over 2 years, so I hate to throw all of that away without exploring a way to fix the direction we are headed. Is there any chance for a makeup, and where would we start? Do I even mention what I saw on the email to his ex? Okay, how would you handle that? Because she was snooping.
She was, but if you snoop and you find something, I don't think you should be in trouble because your intuition told you to snoop and you found something bad and you definitely need to have a talk with him. Just tell him what you did and say, look, do you even want to fix this? Because it sounds like he doesn't want to fix it with you, and you can't make somebody want to fix it with you.
I think that, you do need to have that hard conversation and admit what you did, because without that email, you're just throwing things in the air and he can shoot them down, and you don't have that backing of saying, this is your words.
And you guys just might not, you might have run your course. Mm-hmm. You know, that happens.
Yeah. I mean, don't make me say it. Walls Pennington.
Out. Okay. Quick email here about a makeup or breakup. My girlfriend refuses to have sex with me until I grow my beard back. My new job requires me to be clean shaven, and she says that she finds me creepy looking without it.
Damn.
So she's cut me off.
Oh, my.
Since I had to go back to work. She says that she just has to get used to it, but it's hurting my feelings that she's being so mean about it. Is this a deal breaker? We've been together for a year.
Brother, come on. You know where I stand on this. Is an absolute deal breaker. She's withholding sex because you shaved your beard off. She's a maniac.
And your job required you to do this. This wasn't like you did it to spite her.
This is the opposite of ride or die.
Yes.
She runs so far from this girl. She does not have your back or
run
your
with
beard.
Jay Bird. Y'all can run from that train together.
No, I understand if you say, oh, I don't like you without your beard, babe. That's different than withholding sex. She's a mind game player. I don't like it. Well, Kevin, we're out.
She shows how she manipulates, and it's conditional. And she will withhold things like sex, which is good for a relationship, when she doesn't get what she wants. And so if it's not a beard, she will use this tactic future times in your relationship.
Yeah.
And do you want to be with somebody who's going to do that? That's not healthy.
Hells no.
Okay. I agree. I agree with Walls Pennington. And one more email here, a makeup or breakup. It says, my boyfriend of 3 years just told me that he is no longer interested in sex. He says he still loves me, but if we have sex, it's only for my benefit. Ooh. Well, that just kind of killed the spark.
Oh, man.
Hey.
I really like sex, and I thought that he did too, so I'm floored. I don't know how to handle this, and I wonder if I just got a death blow to the relationship with the man that I was sure that I was going to marry. Do I need to end this, or has someone else made this situation work to a life of happiness? Mm-hmm.
If you like sex and your partner doesn't like sex, I don't think you should be together.
Yeah, personally for me, I mean, everyone's going to do their own thing, and some people may stay with him if you love other qualities about that person. But for me personally, Wallace Pennington,
out again.
We're out. Yeah.
Okay.
This man likes sex.
Yeah.
Well, just to Virginia's point, you got to be on this. I think it's important for some people, and if you already know that they hate it and they don't want to be a part of it,
and they told you that,
right?
It's a blow to the ego.
We just don't dance together. So.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
That sucks. That sucks. That stinks.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
I wish I could slap Kevin so hard that even Google Maps can't find him. Here's to hoping you choke and die in your keto food, you douchebag.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
Virginia is so damn fake. Barbie dolls are jealous of her. That bitch has more plastic in her than the whole ocean.
You hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
Has anybody ever wondered how the other dead sperm from Jason's dad's sack would have turned out? And Jay Bird is the best one out of all the other billions?
What? You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
I've noticed that the less Denny speaks, the smarter he seems. Now, if we can just get him to shut the F up completely, that would be great. Oh, man.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
That sucks.
Oh, man, missed it, didn't you? Wow. It's a millennial anthem. It's
hard.
Calling out Gen Z. There you go. Well, we'll let Gen Z rep themselves here today in a battle of the generations. We have got Mari from Lake Worth that is going to be the Gen Z rep here today. Hello, Mari.
Hi, oh my God, I love you guys.
Oh, love you too. How you doing?
I'm great. I listen to you guys like every day when I drop off my brother to school.
I love it. I love this. I love
We
this.
love
I
you.
love the energy.
We love your brother.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you are going to be partnered up with your Gen Z cohort today in Suits.
Okay.
Let's do this, Mari. We got this.
Fierce competitor.
The kid, the prodigy.
And then we've also got representing the millennials today. It is Caitlin here from Stewart. Hello, Caitlin.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Good.
Hey, Caitlin.
Denny's going to be your partner here today. He's coming off of a big 420 yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Are you tired?
Nah, not tired. I'm hired.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Joe Jerry don't start till tomorrow.
Yeah. Did you see that shopping spree that Bird and Jaybird went on yesterday?
It got me tired just watching
I
it.
mean, and Denny's, yeah, they went on there and went through the store. Look, they got all the snack aisle, hit it pretty hard.
We had great fun at Publix. We always go to Publix and have great fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys put that video up. Panda saw it, and he sent me to Publix to get that cheese strudel.
I had a bunch of people say they went to Publix after they saw that video.
You
Okay. It's a
inspired.
good ad for them.
It was a great ad, but you didn't get paid.
No.
Yeah, free to Publix. All right, we're going to start off with our Gen Z and the Battle of the Generations today. This question is for Mari. Now, here's how it works. If you can answer it by yourself, you will get 2 points. If you need to use your Gen Z partner, Suits, you'll get 1. Okay, Mari?
Okay.
Okay, here you go. Here is your question, a pop culture question that is typically out of your generational age. We'll see how well you know things from outside the Gen Z generation. All right, your question. Jonathan Taylor Thomas appeared on what popular ABC sitcom? JTT. They used to call him back in the day. Big old heartthrob.
Home Improvement.
What's that?
Home Improvement.
Home Improvement. That is
That
correct.
is correct.
I did not know that.
Okay. Wouldn't have gotten a point if it weren't for you. Nice job there, Mari.
Down with JTT.
Yeah, you know me.
All right, here we go. This is first question for the millennials. Okay, Caitlin, your question here for 2 points. What was the first music video ever played on MTV? They actually used to play music videos.
I know it's like one that you wouldn't expect it to be. I'll need Denny's help on this one.
Denny's?
Was it Video Killed the Radio Star?
Yes, it was.
Kill the radio star.
For 1 point, that is the Buggles. Very nice. Okay,
In my
first
mind.
video.
And in my car.
Okay, after one round, we got Gen Z up on the Millennials 2-1. Next question here. All right, your question here, Mari. It is a memory game that features 4 colored buttons that require you to repeat an increasingly longer sequence of lights and sounds. What is that game, Mari?
I'm gonna
Okay. Suits.
I used to play this thing all the time. Oh my God, why can't I remember it? It's not Simon Says, is it? That's the game. It's like made out. I can picture this thing.
What's your
sitting
answer,
there playing
Suits?
it. Simon Says. I can picture it. I used to play this thing all the time. What was it?
Simon.
Just Simon.
Did you have a Simon game, Kevin?
No, but I had friends that did. We played it a lot. It was big.
Rocco
That thing
plays
was
it.
big.
Rocco's got one now.
Yeah.
They're still out there.
Okay, here we go. This is over to the millennials now. You could actually take the lead with this. All right, your question, Caitlin. What is the term for a private Instagram account used by teens and young adults to document more real, candid posts they share with only close friends? What do you call that?
Oh, God.
The young kids are doing that.
Yeah, that's a young man's game, not for me. Denny's?
I don't know. It was like an essay question.
Yeah, it was a little bit long. I apologize.
You broke our brains.
Private Instagram account used by teens. It is called Finsta.
Finsta.
Okay. All right. No point on that. So no movement. As we go back here to Gen Z, here's your question: what is Jack Nicholson's famous line from the movie The Shining? Mari, what is Jack Nicholson's famous line from the movie The Shining?
Where's the...
Okay. Suits, do you know it?
Is it Here's Johnny?
That is correct. Suits tying up the game here in the Battle of the Generations.
And kind of nailed the line, too.
Thank you.
Okay. Actually, you take the lead. Sorry, 3-1 is the score. So you've just taken a further
First the
jump
millennial
here.
anthem, now this.
My boy's moving a little slow today. He is moving a little slow.
Finsta?
420.
Okay.
420.
All right. Well, maybe you can catch it up here. I think this is a easier question than the last one you got for the millennials. This is for Caitlin and Stuart. How many movies are there in the film series The Godfather?
Isn't there 3?
There's 3. That's a big one. That's a 2-pointer. Now we've got a tie game. Now we got a tie game in the Battle of the Generations. Let's see if we can get some separation here. All right, we're going back to the Gen Zs. And Mari, your question for 2 points. Which rapper performs on Usher's song Yeah?
Lil Jon.
Okay, Suits, do you know it to get a point?
Is it Ludacris?
It is Ludacris.
Yes!
Luda, that gives you 1 point.
Take that and rewind it back.
But the millennials will win if they get a 2-pointer here. 2-pointer will win it all. Okay. It is on you here, Caitlin, for the win for the millennials. Tell me the name of the long-standing drummer for the Beatles.
Is it Ringo Starr?
It is for the win. And they came back, and look at that. The millennials pull out a win.
It's an upset.
Yeah.
I did not see that coming.
Very nice. Very nice, yeah.
Suits is stunned. He doesn't lose much.
It was a shocker.
Yeah. Okay, big
Just
stuff.
like the song said, Gen Z, stay in your lane, right?
A win doesn't make up for that song.
Take it, Suits. Take it.
All right, Mari, thank you very much. And Caitlin, congratulations on the win.
Thank guys. Love you.
All right, love you guys too. Wow.
Awesome job, ladies.
Coming up here in a second, we've got a World Record Wednesday. People want to know why Jaybird has got a can taped to his head. That is all for World Record Wednesday. He's going to go for the Guinness World Record for the most nuts caught in a can that is balanced on your head. The record is 52 nuts in 1 minute.
I've legit practiced for this, and it's weird. There's times where I can get on a run, and it works, and then there's times it is just the pits.
Okay, I think it's getting in that groove.
It's the
Gotta get
groove.
in the zone.
52 is a lot.
Oh,
you have to have 1 per second almost.
There's times where you do a minute, you would only get 2, and then there's times you do a minute, you get 13,
Wow.
16-ish.
Okay.
So you never even broke 20?
No, I didn't.
We don't aim high around
I was
here.
going to practice speed, though.
Okay.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
It's World Record Wednesday. Jaybird has got a tin can duct taped to the top of his hat. And the reason why is because he's chasing the Guinness World Record for the most nuts caught in a can in 1 minute. It's 52 for the record.
That actually, there's been an update on that. A guy named Austin Kuhn did it last year at the end of the year and got 93. He broke it
in a minute?
In a minute, he broke it. He got 93 in a minute. Can you believe
You're
that?
never going to beat the coon.
Wow.
There's no way I could do that.
That guy is awesome.
And you really got to get in the zone. It's almost kind of like juggling. It's a weird kind of a rhythm.
What did he take the nuts out of? Because I could see that being part of it. If it's laying on a table and you're just grabbing them quickly like that, I would go faster if you're having to dig in a cup or can to get your nuts.
He had them laid out like how I kind of got them in this
On the
little pile,
table,
like,
okay.
Yeah.
And did he stand against a wall or did he just stand
He stood just like this. And
and
then
just threw up? Now, how far can your hand go to the cup? Because I could see somebody too just getting their hand right by the cup and then just chucking it.
You gotta keep
Can
it
the hand
below.
not get past your eye level?
Yeah, you got to toss it up. It's got to have an arc to it. You
Okay.
can't just put it in there. It's got to throw up. You got to catch it.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
got to be an arc. You got to be able to see the apex of the nut. Yeah. So
I'm looking at the nut.
So I got to get. I think if I can get 25 nuts in my can, I think that's pretty.
There's no way.
If I can get 10 nuts in my can, I think that's pretty impressive.
Wait, you just went from like 25 to 10?
The witch knocked me down a peg. She tends to do that.
I hit him with reality.
I was going to go 25 myself because I would have been halfway to the old mark that we had thrown out there.
All right, you have more confidence than me.
The only issue is that he had said he had tried several times and didn't get past 20. So should we put the over-under at 20?
Here's the difference, though.
Yeah.
Live on the air, there's an excitement, the chat room's watching, and I'm dedicating this round to the YouTube chat room.
Okay, so
I'm doing it.
You're saying you perform better under pressure.
Why are you laughing at me?
He just wants to make you lie on the radio.
They used to call me Clutch Pennington.
I thought you were warming the bench, Pennington.
Why don't you pipe down?
We called him that because he couldn't drive stick shift.
This is not the kind of, it's not the pep talk I wanted.
You need to go find a new show then.
All right, here I come, Jennifer Ross.
All right. I'm going to put it at 20 for the over-under. That is KVJ impressive. Jaybird chucking nuts up onto a can on his head.
How much nut could a nut chuck if a nut chuck could chuck nuts?
That
was hard.
tough, yeah.
That was hard.
And you kind of did it. Actually nailed it.
Yeah. All right, Virginia, what do you think? Are you going to go over under 20?
So sorry to say this, but I do believe he's going to be under.
Do you think I get under 10?
You might get 10. You might get double
But we can't
digits.
celebrate it.
Can we celebrate 15? 15, it's in the team.
KVJ, lowering the bar.
I feel like going less than 20 is like, what do you celebrate? You're just breathing at that point.
I just throw nuts in the air at that
It's
point.
not impressive
Yeah,
or
there's nothing really
special.
to it.
All right,
No.
20.
20
All right,
has got to be KVJ respectable. Suits, are you going over or under? Suits is going under.
Oh.
Wow, I think I'm going under too.
Yeah, move all your stuff. Your workplace is cluttered. Yeah.
Denny's says you're going to get 94.
He's still high from yesterday.
Clearly. Okay. All right. What are we going to do here? World Record Wednesday right now live on KVJ TV on YouTube. You can watch along. All right. Bird has got the nuts laid out on the table. He's got a tin can duct taped to the top of his hat. He's going to chuck nuts into the can on top of his head. KVJ Respectable is 20 in 1 minute. On your mark, get set, and go. He throws up, misses the first, throw the second one way over the
got
can.
one.
He's missed the first 3, the first 4, the first 5 are misses. Number 6 is a miss. He just threw it up in the air. Number 7 didn't even get up in the air. Number 8, he's still not made one.
2.
Okay, made his 9th nut and his 10th nut. There's 2 in there.
3.
That's 3. Okay, he's kind of gotten into a groove. He missed again. He missed again. That's another miss. He's gotten back out of the zone again. That wasn't a great throw. That was another one. Okay, he's at 4 right now. Okay, very nice. He misses again. He's got 25 seconds left. He misses again. Okay. He misses. He misses.
I mean,
Misses. Oh, jeez.
I can't believe you even entertained this.
He's just bouncing.
Oh, you got one.
He's just bouncing nuts off his face. Okay, I think he's at 5. Oh, he headbutted the microphone there on that one. That wasn't even good. He's down to 5 seconds with 5 nuts. 6, that's a miss. No. And that was it. Do we have 5?
Let's see.
5 nuts. Count them.
I mean, I think we have 3 nuts.
Do we have 3 nuts in there?
Only 3 nuts stayed in.
Oh, my gosh.
How disappointing.
Wow.
3 nuts.
I mean, all that?
That may be your worst performance ever.
I feel
mean,
like
that
you were
was-
jerking around so much, you knocked
Wow.
out some of the nuts you had in there.
I can't even
I had more than
believe.
three.
Wow.
I had more than 3.
Yeah, but you knocked him out. At the end, you had 3. Your tally is 3.
No, oh my God.
What is the matter with you?
What is that?
You're trying to derail Kevin's good show.
It's
been going so well.
Where's this good show you speak of?
Wow.
I mean,
I'm stunned, actually. I can't even, I didn't expect great success, but I did not see epic failure.
We've been disappointed
Oh my
before.
God.
let's celebrate our wins. Let's analyze our losses.
This is a new low.
All right. Why don't you pipe down, Sinicki? Gosh.
That's so bad. That's so
I
bad.
mean, these nuts died in vain.
Oh, it's just terrible. Oh my gosh.
You should feel bad.
You know what, though? All the losing is going to make that winning so tasty.
You're right.
It's
you're
going to
right.
make it taste good.
That's right. That's what you need. Okay. All right. Spin it, baby.
When
Spin it.
You're never
Spin it.
allowed to touch nuts again. You can't even touch your own.
we lose together, we win together, and we win, baby. It's going to taste good.
Wow. Okay. All right. Fascinating stuff. Wow. Okay.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Maybe you've heard, I know a lot of restaurants here in South Florida have been struggling with trying to get staff back to work at their restaurants. And, you know, we've been kind of open here for a while, and I know they're still kind of struggling. And it's even gotten so bad that some fast food joints are actually offering up $50 just to come and interview.
Oh, wow.
One McDonald's in Tampa on Dale Mabry is offering just that. And surprisingly, the $50 offer reportedly hasn't even attracted a lot of applicants.
Really?
Yeah, the owner said that the other hiring efforts have actually worked better, including referral programs, hiring bonuses, and allowing people to apply via text message. That is helping out more than the $50. He also said that he's had to raise starting wages to attract more workers.
Do you think it's just because people are still on unemployment and they like it?
I think some people got the stimulus money and they are like, you know, I'm good. I mean, why would I work when you just pay me to sit at home? So
How
forget
much
it.
is the stimulus money? It's not that much.
It's gonna run out.
Yeah, it's not that much. I mean, it's really not that much money.
I don't think it covers, like, I mean, it might cover your rent. But what
Yeah.
about, like, food and your car payment?
Right,
Like,
yeah.
that's a lot.
I don't know. It's a great question.
Yeah, delivery, pizza.
Uber Eats.
Yeah.
The things that matter.
Yeah, well, the pandemic has definitely wound up changing our workforce a ton. And you might notice it at Mr. Q Crab House, which is a Cajun seafood restaurant on State Road 7 in Hollywood near Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it'd be your kind of place, Virginia.
Yeah.
They are now using robots to greet and serve customers due to a staff shortage.
Robot hostesses?
Yes.
Guys, I've been telling you this since you first met me. Robots are taking over the world.
Yeah, one of the robots will greet guests as they enter and it'll show them to their table. And then a human server takes their order while another robot will bring customers food right to their table.
Wow. They got hostesses and food runner robots.
Within
Yeah.
20 years, robotic/human hybrid STDs will be a common thing. And that's just where we're going with the robot world. You looked at me. You looked at me crazy when I first got on the show and I was talking about all this.
I look at you crazy every day.
The robots can also sing Merry Christmas and Happy Birthday in 4 different languages.
I like it.
How about that?
Merry Christmas to you.
I'm gonna
Merry
Murder
Christmas
you
to
too.
Merry Christmas. I want to sing Happy Birthday to Merry.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you singing?
Dog.
He's not doing
I'm
good.
not doing so good.
That nut challenge
He was
rocked
throwing
him.
those nuts off his head or something.
When you fail that bad, it does something to a man.
And it is the day after 420.
That's true. Yeah, the 3 automated servers cost $10,000 a piece.
Whoa.
30 grand. Mr. Q Crab House invested in that. Wow. A 55-year-old woman in St. Pete attacked her Uber driver from behind on Saturday. She started choking him and left a serious bite mark on his neck.
While he was driving, she's choking him out?
Yeah, must have been Uber Eats.
Damn.
He managed to pull over and bystanders got her off of him. Sounds too like she might have been drinking a little bit.
What makes you say that?
What was she drinking? Bleach?
It had to be Four Loko, right?
Four Loko and Devil's Blood.
She's facing 2 felony counts because of it.
Dang.
Cops in Sacramento kicked in a woman's door after she called 911 while hiding in her bathroom to report an intruder. Turns out the intruder was actually just her robot vacuum.
I've had that happen where the robot vacuum cleaner kicks on downstairs and I'll hear it and be like, intruder.
Robot vacuum? What is this?
It's those Roombas. Yeah, her son didn't want to vacuum, so he just turned on the Roomba and didn't tell her, and she hears all this clanking around out there, and she's like, I got an intruder, help me.
Is that Roomba worth the money? Does it legit work?
I think it does. I like it. Rocco asked for it for Christmas a couple of years ago.
Brilliant, yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, sweetie, you can have a vacuum.
For a place like my place, a Roomba would be good?
I think so.
All right.
Yeah.
How's it work on tile?
It works great on tile.
Okay.
I think it works better on tile than carpet, actually. Yeah.
Okay. I'll check that out.
Well, guess what? I'm buying a Roomba because of the witch.
You should.
There's a guy in California broke into a house a few years ago and watched porn on one of the laptops inside. And apparently he left something behind.
Oh, was it sticky?
Yeah.
I mean, everyone knew what you were talking about.
Yeah. Cops actually then used it to track down the DNA to find out who it was. And
Aha.
now he was just sentenced to more than 6 years in prison on 2 felony charges.
Man, when I watch all those crime shows, I feel like every crime scene has a little bit of that at the scene somewhere. It just seems like it's
Fluids.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of fluids.
It seems like there's always fluids.
There's always
Which
fluids.
makes it 10 times worse.
It does.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They say that a guy in Texas thought he'd be funny. He tried to pull a prank a couple of months ago on some of his friends where he wrote, I got kidnapped on a restaurant receipt.
Uh-oh.
A restaurant took it seriously, called the cops, and they arrested the guy and charged him with filing a false report.
Dang.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No, you get people all upset and they want to help save you and you're just joking around.
But, Your Honor, for the record, Virginia initially laughed at that story. Just,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just want to say he is a douche.
There's a guy in California who would be a douche. He tried to pick up a rattlesnake with barbecue tongs and it bit him.
That's what you get.
Dude, if you're not a snake wrangler, don't try to pick up a snake.
Well, was he messing with the snake to show off, or was he getting the snake out of a corner?
I think he just wanted to show that, look at me, I can pick it up.
I love when people mess with animals and animals bite their ass.
It's a rattler. I mean, what are you thinking?
Yeah. Somebody in England bought a house, and they say after several weeks, they found the old owner's cat living in the walls.
What?
How crazy is that, huh?
Wait.
What was it surviving on?
Good question. Maybe there are rats in the wall? I don't know.
Rats in the wall.
Yeah.
Someone told me that a lot of people have rats in the wall and they don't even know it.
Dang.
This person I know is been known to lie a lot, but...
No, I believe it. Yeah, we've had the rats. We've had to bring in the old Hewlett boys to handle it.
But if you have hurricane, I'm not trying to hijack your wife on news, kid.
Please, go ahead.
But if you have hurricane windows, does that make it better to where they can't get in?
Well, it depends on how strong the rat is. They can open the window.
All right, it's not a serious question. Kevin,
Yeah, they're not typically jimmying windows.
I don't know. You guys never seen them Lake Park rats?
Okay.
I think they come in underneath. They come in through like the foundation and cracks in your house.
Yeah.
They don't use the windows and doors like you.
Yeah, ding dong, rat's here.
I'm not saying just doors and windows, dog. Don't want to be like a...
There's a rat on my Ring doorbell. Should I let him in?
Well, he's holding the pizza.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta let him in.
He must be that Chuck E. Cheese rat.
Mm-hmm. They had an annual town crier competition in Great Britain. And I guess this year they're actually going to bring it back after the pandemic canceled it last year. But this year, they're going to be doing the town crier competition in complete silence because apparently crying out is...
It spreads COVID.
Yeah, uh-huh.
The sun is shining brightly. There's just one place to be. Here in balmy Hastings, where sand meets up with sea.
Okay, you're not going to hear that this year, I guess.
When I was little, I was really into town criers. For whatever reason, the Paul Revere story stuck with me, and I thought that was kind of a neat little festival they do.
It's a young man's game, though. You're going to blow out your vocal cords.
Yeah, and that guy actually, he tripped up a little bit there. If this was like American Idol with town criers, I thought your voice was a little spotty.
You stumbled.
Yeah.
Do we need a KVJ town crier for some announcements?
We need a show crier.
Oh no, the dirt of the day. What's going on?
Oh, he only got 3 nuts in the damn bucket. What a loser.
KVJ retraction. Danny said I got 5 nuts in my can.
But you didn't have your nuts in the can at the end when Kevin called it.
You don't have, that's not the rule though.
Kevin said count the nuts.
Yeah, where did those nuts go?
They fell out, but no, it was just nuts in a can. You don't have to keep them in there. So it was 5, but you don't know anything, but everyone's used to that.
Couple more quick headlines. There was an Amish teenager got arrested in Pennsylvania for drunk driving after he crashed his buggy.
Oh, not a good look.
Was he staying at the Peace River?
No, I don't know about that. And a Buddhist monk in Thailand chopped his own head off with a guillotine this week for good luck in the afterlife.
Huh.
What? That stopped the show.
Yeah, it did.
Stop the show.
You got to stop and think about that. When he used a guillotine to cut off his own head for good luck in the afterlife.
So how would that work?
Damn.
Pull and lay?
And in the afterlife, does he have to carry around his own head?
Dude, I don't know. That's a big...
Yeah, what is the luck there? It doesn't seem like that would carry luck. But
it's a big gamble.
It is a big gamble. Real big gamble.
He's trying to get ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Dark.
All right, we got some ticket winning coming up here in a second. Thomas Rhett, Cole Swindell, Gabby Barrett going to be at the amphitheater September 3rd. We'll give you tickets to that coming up in minutes. And I also want to do a fun little poster challenge here. Here's what you do. You tell us what poster you had hanging on your bedroom walls when you were in junior high, and we'll tell you how old you are today. Okay? What was the poster hanging on your bedroom walls in junior high? We'll tell you how old you are today.
Kurt Cameron.
Okay.
Old 3 nuts over here. Love Kirk Cameron.
Yeah, he did.
This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
Okay, we got a challenge here with some people about the posters that they had up when they were in junior high. You tell us what was hanging on your walls. We will tell you how old you are now. That is the challenge we have.
People can really mess with their minds here. What if you have a Care Bear poster, but you grew up in the 2000s? That could trick us.
It could be. But I just want to see how accurate you can be by figuring out what the pop culture thing was in their junior high years. We'll keep track of how many we get right, how many we miss. Got to be within 3 years to be respectable here of their current age. Curleen is on from Miami. Hello, Curleen.
Hi, good morning.
Okay, tell me, what was the poster you had on your wall in junior high?
I had Michael E. Knight on there.
Michael E. Knight. Okay, that was a Knight Rider TV show, was popular in the early 80s, around 83. So I would say that I'm going to go with 53 on Curleen's age. What do you guys say? What do you think, Virginia?
I think she's 48.
Gonna go 48. Okay, Jaybird.
How wrong yous are. She is 57.
She is 57. Okay. All right, Curleen, what is your current age?
I am 51.
51. Let me see. Okay, I said 53. Virginia said 48. That is 2 that got within 3, so we get points. Okay, very nice, Virginia. Thank you very much, Curleen.
Yes.
Very good. Very good.
Knight Rider. What was the car name? Kit?
Kit. And I talk like this, Michael. Hello, Michael. How are you?
Okay, we have what?
I think the Knight Rider voice is Mr. Feeney from Boy Meets World.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I'm like 94% about that.
Really? Okay.
We need to fact check.
The chat room's got me.
Karen is on here from Boynton Beach. Okay, what poster did you have hanging on your wall in junior high, Karen?
I had Kurt Cameron. And I heard the same thing about Mr. Feeney's voice for Knight Rider, by the way.
Okay, nice.
I think that is accurate.
All right.
Okay, Kirk Cameron, he really was the teen heartthrob because he was on, was it Family Ties?
He was on Growing Pains.
Growing Pains, that's right.
Show me the smile, little girl.
Yeah, around 85, I think that was really big. So I am going to say that Karen is 50. Virginia, your guess.
She's 49.
Jaybird.
No way, she's 44.
44. Okay, you get credit if you're within 3 years. How old are you now, Karen?
Jaybird wins. I'm 42.
Oh, 42. I can tell me and you are roughly around the same age. If you got Kirk Cameron posters, we kind of grew up in the same era.
Okay, interesting. All right, very nice. Thank you, Karen.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody's now got a point.
Okay.
On this game here. Okay, we've got Kimberly here from West Palm Beach. Hello, Kimberly.
Hello there.
Okay, what was the poster you had hanging on your wall in junior high?
Willie Ames.
Willie Ames. That was Charles in Charge? Was that the guy that was on that show?
Or 8 is Enough.
Or 8 is Enough. Oh,
Eight
wow.
is enough. 8 is enough. 8 is enough. He had my birthday, so he was a He was a real special person growing up.
Okay, I was real young, probably about 6, 7 when that was big. If she was in junior high, I'm gonna go with Karen being 53. Is my guess, Virginia?
I feel like 55.
55. Jaybird.
How wrong you guys are again. 57.
57. How old are you now, Karen? Or sorry,
51.
Kimberly.
You got it. You got it.
51.
51.
Okay. I know I got a point on that one. All right.
That's because you old.
Yeah, I am.
Old recognized old.
Yeah.
Don't forget, too, Willie Ames is also in Celebrity Fit Club back in the day, just to make sure he gets all of his credited.
Okay. More credit for that? Okay. Got a whole bunch of texts coming in as well here. What do you think about, I can't play because I'm seeing the answer.
Okay, I like
It's you versus Virginia now. Okay, it says on their wall they had Jonathan Taylor Thomas, Leo DiCaprio, and Josh Hartnett. Got to get within 3. Virginia, what's your guess? How old are they now?
I'm going to say they are 32.
32?
They're
Jaybird.
35, going on 36.
35. They're 34. You both get a point on that. Okay.
We don't like a tie.
I was closer.
Okay. It's not going to count, Bird. Okay, we got Menudo and then Ricky Martin. Were the posters hanging on their wall in junior high. How old are they now within 3 years for credit, Virginia?
They are 49.
Jaybird?
They're 47.
47.
Yeah.
They're 44. You're at 3 exactly.
Bird.
Okay. Right ahead. Okay. Josh Hartnett and Eminem. Those are the posters hanging on their wall in junior high. How old are they now, Jaybird?
They are 34.
Virginia?
31.
They're 32. You both get a point.
That was closer.
Again, that's not going to do anything for points for you.
Well, it just helps for our psyche.
Okay.
It actually does.
In your face, 3 nuts.
Okay, the posters in junior high were Kathy Ireland and Stacy Keebler. How old are they now?
That's a tough one because you've got 2 different women from 2 different genres. Kathy Ireland, Stacy Keebler.
Virginia, what's your guess? How old are they now?
Ooh, I'm going to say 47.
Okay, Jaybird.
They are 30. No, they are 42.
They're 36.
Bird, don't go away from your gut.
Okay. 50 Cent poster, Get Rich or Die Trying. Jaybird, how old are they now? That was the poster they had in junior high on their wall.
They've got to be 20. They are 28 years old.
Virginia.
They are 29.
They're 33. You both missed out.
Damn.
Just on that.
Damn it.
Yeah.
We're sniffing it, though.
Okay, you had New Kids on the Block on a poster on their wall in junior high. How old are they now, Jaybird?
46.
Virginia.
49.
They're 45. Jaybird gets a point.
Curses.
Jaybird is up 5-3 now on Virginia. Okay, the poster is Queen when they were in junior high.
That again, this is tricky.
Yeah. Virginia, how old are they now? When they were in junior high, they had a Queen poster on their wall.
They're 57.
Jaybird?
They're 52, Kevin.
63.
Dang.
Yeah, that's going way out there. Okay, and how about this? You have Luke Perry, Backstreet Boys, Spice Girls. Posters on their walls in junior high. Virginia, how old are they today?
35.
Jaybird.
They're 38.
They're 34. Virginia gets a point.
In your face, Bird.
Bird, come on, Spice Girls. You knew this, Jason.
Okay. You guys want to play another round?
Yes, give it to me.
He's taking it real hard when I whip that ass.
Well, did you whip it? Did you? What was the
No.
score?
I just like to talk smack.
Okay. How about we go with The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin?
All right, okay.
They're in junior high. Those are the posters on their wall. How old are they today?
They are. They're 30 years old.
30 years old. Virginia?
No.
Yeah.
Can I change it?
Yeah, you can.
No, don't change it. I was gonna say 28. I'm going 30. Stay with my gut.
Why are you arguing with yourself?
I do this a lot.
You want to lock it in at 30?
I'm locking her in at 30.
Okay. Virginia?
I am saying 27.
33. Jaybird gets a point. Just gets a point. Yes. Bird's going to get the win today. Yeah, ka-quah. Very nice. All right, we got hot music ticket for you. Yes, shows are coming back. Thomas Rhett, Cole Swindell, Gabby Barrett. She does the I Hope song that we play at WRMF. They will be at the amphitheater on September 3rd. Caller number 9. We want to do some tickets for you. So if you are feeling up to it, got that vaccine rocking, ready to go, then you can just call us up, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Something else that is coming up. You realize we are not too far away from the full South Florida Fair?
That's right. It is in a matter of weeks.
Are we going to do some damage, Mama?
I like to.
All right, calm down.
I like to be nice, maybe.
I like to, but I'm very tempted by the hot cheese and the fried foods, and I'm just trying to not be so fat.
Oh gosh, can we have a little fun in this game?
Right,
Sorry. It's almost the weekend.
Yeah. Well, you've got the full South Florida Fair starting May 7th, but the Florida State Fair, the one they do in Tampa there, it's right by where they have the casino there off of, is that I-4 that is on?
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah, they're kicking that off on Thursday. And the food they have there, oh man, if we get some of these at the South Florida Fair, what interesting food combinations can you get on Thursday at the Florida State Fair? I'll let you know coming up next.
Hit subscribe on our YouTube channel now to follow KVJ and watch KVJ TV. Now back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Big congratulations to Mike from Lake Worth. He is picking up our Wednesday tickets. Thomas Rhett, Cole Swindell, Gabby Barrett going to be at the amphitheater on September 3rd. Should be a pretty good show. And we have tickets 4 more times today.
Nice.
11 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., and 5 p.m. So listen up to get those. That's pretty solid country billing. Well, the Florida State Fair kicks off on Thursday. Kind of interesting as some of these events are happening. The South Florida Full Fair is going to be right after. So I bet a lot of the people that go to the Florida State Fair in Tampa will then break down and then come to South Florida.
Totally.
To do the South Florida Fair that is going to be kicking off on May 7th.
I want to hit the fair this year like those kids hit that, what's that one festival they're always going to? Tortuga.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit the fair like that.
Yeah. Well, the thing you're going to love about it is the food. And so as I'm looking at this list that they're offering at the Florida State Fair this year, I'm hoping that these come down to the South Florida Fair because there's several on here be like, man, just Ooh, trying this.
But Kevin won't eat them. But will Fat Kevin? Will he come? Will he see them? Will he?
Will Fat Kevin do like a video of him eating all the fun food? People want to see that.
Oh, they do. Okay.
If Ralston if he just do Caution to the Wind once,
people
She went nuts for one day.
they'd love it. It'd be our biggest video in KVJ history. Bigger than the Elf on the Shelf, Virginia.
Dang.
Tell me which of these you would be buying. Which ones you say, nah, it's not for me. They're going to be offering up at the Florida State Fair the pickle pizza, which is a white garlic sauce base on a pizza topped with mozzarella cheese and dill pickles. And then after it comes out of the oven, it's garnished with ranch and dill seasoning.
Okay, now I know this is going to be a controversial pick, but I would like to try it. Pickles is a very
pickle pizza, yeah.
It's a polarizing snack, but I'm in. I'd like to try her.
Never heard of it, but yeah, give it a shot. They're going to be doing a flaming hot Cheetos funnel cake. After being fried, it is topped with nacho cheese and then more Cheetos.
Wow. Mama, could you make some of these?
Yeah, I could make you a funnel cake.
Maybe like a pregame to see how you compare to the fair.
He just always trying to keep me in the kitchen.
Yep.
Typical man.
Yeah. Florida State Fair in Tampa is also going to be serving peanut butter and spicy jelly tater tots.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Peanut butter and jelly spicy.
But here's the thing, though. They have to say spicy because there's going to be a little bit of a kick, but it's not going to be that bad.
It's like a pepper jelly.
It'll be something that gives you, it's a little hot, but that's going to be just my game.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
They're going to have a buffalo chicken sundae. It features hand-cut French fries layered with ranch sauce, freshly battered chicken tenders smothered in Southwest sauce and spicy Gordonera relish on top. I don't even know what that is. Giordineria?
That'll do well at the fair.
Okay.
That'll do well.
Yeah, it sounds like just a bucket of fun.
That's one of those ones you look over and some guy's sitting down. I mean, fighting through. He's eating it.
He's got sauce everywhere.
Sweat sauce.
How about the gelato nachos? They're going to have stroopwafel chips dipped into soft serve gelato in flavors like salted caramel, tutti frutti, espresso, and cheesecake.
Oh, yeah, those are good.
You know, the stroopwafel chips are like have the caramel in them.
Yes.
Oh,
Somebody brought those to us for
Yeah.
you, and we ate them all. Kevin didn't eat them.
They're amazing.
I was parched, and now you've made my mouth so wet.
Good. Florida State Fair in Tampa, starting Thursday, is also going to be offering up deep-fried caramel apple sundaes.
Oh!
It's donut holes rolled in cinnamon sugar, layered with cream cheese frosting, sautéed caramel apples, topped with whipped cream and caramel drizzle.
I mean, you know I like donut holes.
We know you like everything he just said.
There hasn't really been anything I haven't liked.
And then another item is the pig rig, which is a grilled cheese stuffed with pulled pork and mac and cheese, finished with their signature barbecue sauce.
It's what Kevin loves to eat in the summertime. The pig rig.
Well, wasn't that your
The rig and the
nickname
pig.
for a week?
It was the rig and the pig.
The rig and the pig.
And together we'd have the pig rig.
That's a great sandwich.
Yeah. So there you go. That's some fun stuff going on at the Florida State Fair. Hopefully the South Florida Fair might have some of those scrumptious items when it comes back for the full fair on May 7th.
Thanks for giving it to us, Big Daddy. That was nice.
That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for.
He needs a cigarette now.
Yeah. Well, I saw some of the snacks that you and Denny's were rolling through at Publix yesterday for 420. You guys look like you had a great day.
You know, the TikTok video only allows you to do a minute long. There was some food items that did not make the video.
Oh, we know.
wow.
We know.
Okay.
Are we going to get a director's cut?
When TikTok opens up to 130 seconds.
It's a 5-hour film.
Just takes
Of
forever.
us going to Publix.
They have to kick you out because it's closing.
Oh, man. All right, it's 421. Not as exciting as 420 for many. Yesterday was the big weed holiday. I even saw politicians that were referencing 420 as a day of recognition, and I think these politicians are starting to realize how much some of these states are making. California made over $1 billion in taxable revenue from recreational marijuana last year. And other politicians like going, well, maybe weed's not so bad after all.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, right. I could probably take that money and put it in my pockets. I mean, help
I mean,
roads and schools and, that kind of stuff.
Take care of my mistress and
I
pay
mean,
for a lake house.
Can't say that word anymore.
I'm saying it.
That's right. Everything I said the last minute, I'm getting canceled for. Yeah, stuff. That's why you don't have that mic on when you go to the bathroom. Yeah, all the stuff they say there. So these are some famous stoners here and how much money they are worth. What stoner has more green and not the weed? Cheech or Chong? Who do you think is worth more money, Virginia?
Cheech or Chong?
Yep.
I think Cheech is still working, but Chong feels like he invested.
I think Chong does more in the marijuana field. I think they both have strains, I believe, that are out. Denny's is shaking his head yes.
Keep in mind,
Cheech is still acting.
yeah, well, what Chong got arrested and was struggling for a minute. Keep in mind, because he got caught selling bongs.
Have you seen the videos that Chong put out of him and his wife? Him and his wife is hot.
Okay.
I'm sure. I'm gonna go. Cheech Marin is worth more money.
Okay, you are both correct on that. Yeah, he is worth $30 million. Chong worth 20.
Wow.
It's still a nice run, though.
For a guy who you say bottomed out and came back?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say bottom out. A lot of people, the pot people, defend him because they think that he was targeted from the feds.
He probably was.
He definitely was.
Woody Harrelson or Matthew McConaughey, who has more green? What do you think, Bird?
It's got to be Woody Harrelson.
Okay.
I think it's McConaughey.
Okay. Difference in opinion. The point goes to Virginia. McConaughey's worth double Woody Harrelson. 140 to 70
In your
million.
face, 3 nuts.
All right, so I got to beat Virginia because she's the dirt of the day person. Happy with pride.
Which stoner has more green here, Dave Chappelle or Snoop Dogg? Virginia.
Snoop Dogg.
Okay, Bird.
Definitely Snoop Dogg.
You're both correct on that. According to records from Forbes, Snoop Dogg at $150 million for his total value. Dave Chappelle at $50.
Okay.
Yeah, he signed that Netflix deal, and he's turned down stuff too.
Yeah.
He's doing great. Don't feel sorry for Dave Chappelle.
$50 million.
Yeah. Seth Rogen or James Franco? What stoner has more green, Bird?
Not even close. It's Seth Rogen.
Okay. What do you agree, Virginia?
I do. It's the Rogues.
Yeah, both right on that. 80 million to 30 million. And Sean Penn or Willie Nelson? Which stoner has more green, Virginia?
That's interesting. Sean Penn or Willie Nelson?
Yep.
I'm going to say, I think it's Sean Penn.
Sean Penn.
I bet all 3 of our faces, no, all 5 of our faces on this show that it's definitely Sean Penn.
Definitely Sean Penn. Believing in it, and you're right. He's at 70 million. Willie Nelson at 25.
Some old school musicians, man, they got screwed big time. You look at a lot of these old dogs; they don't have as much as you'd think.
Damn, they screwed Willie.
They screwed Willie.
Mm-hmm. Coming up tomorrow in Broward and Miami-Dade. Somebody said, I think this is the most ridiculous thing. Why are they doing this to parents? I'll tell you what that is next.
More KVJ next on 97.9 WRMF.
Heads up, parents in Broward and Miami-Dade. Somebody sent us a text and said, I think this is maybe one of the most ridiculous things ever for parents. Tomorrow is supposed to be Take Your Child to Work Day.
Uh-oh.
And we got a text saying, with so many parents still working from home and their child, what are they going to do? Just sit right next to them the whole time? At this point, how many kids don't know what their parents do? They've been with them for an entire year. This is dumb. And it adds stress on the parents. How do you feel about Broward or Miami-Dade doing the Take Your Child to Work Day? Do you like that day, Virginia? Do you think it's beneficial for kids to see? Or is it just a frustration, aggravation, and a waste of time?
I'm surprised they would be doing that, during COVID. Some people are going back to work. So are those people that are going back to work supposed to bring their kid into the workplace? Kids are full of germs.
They don't seem right.
I think part of it is if you are still working from home, do you just keep your kid at home and they have to sit right next to you the whole day? I don't know.
That's just, I think we got to skip it this year.
It doesn't feel right.
No.
Yeah. So I don't know. Just a thought. That's my thought. But I don't know. Somebody else is not liking it either. After the show podcast coming up here. Before we do that, Jamer, we're going to hand it over to you for your thought of the day.
The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away.
Wisdom from the stoners.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.